Hi everyone, Flaming Footy here, and welcome back to another video on the channel. And today guys, we are going to be continuing my Adelaide Crows My Coach Career mode. In today's episode, we have got the St Kilda Saints and the bye, so we're going to be simulating the bye this round as well as the game with the St Kilda Saints. Now, St Kilda, we've got them today up at Cazalys Stadium. It's going to be a really exciting episode today. We are continuing our Adelaide Crows My Coach Career mode. Now, if you haven't gone ahead and watched the last round, please go ahead and do so now. But before you do, I am truly sorry there's been some audio problems over the last couple of games. So for Adelaide Richmond, that game did not get uploaded to YouTube due to audio problems, and Collingwood Adelaide had audio problems at the end of the video. So as long as the game is unaffected, it'll be uploaded to YouTube. Now, I have found a way to fix the problem. Well, hopefully, so we'll just have to see how that works over the next few episodes. Now, last week, please leave the video if you haven't watched last week's episode, but last week we came up against a very hungry Collingwood side and we lost, but the week before that, we defeated the Richmond Tigers. Now, this game was not uploaded to YouTube due to audio problems throughout the whole video, but it was a pretty simple rundown. We had about a 60-point lead and won by 19. It's a pretty boring match, so it probably works out better that one wasn't uploaded anyway, but this was uploaded, and the Pies, they were just a hungry team. We definitely didn't deserve to win the contest, so it's probably glad they did win, and they did a good job of winning as well. Today we've got the Saints though, and we have a massive episode coming up. Some match objectives. We're going to get into stakes after this. So 4 banana kicks, 20 tackles and 5 torpedo goals are our match objectives. Now stakes, if we lose this game today, we have the potentiality of going down to probably as low as 7th or something like that. And yeah, about 7th, depending on the Powers result. And the Saints, they can climb. They can climb up to 8th, so they can really get a good look at things. Now we're going to go ahead and have a look at our emails. So it was AFL match review against Richmond. This was the standout against Richmond. And I deleted the Collingwood match review. Well, that's a little bit silly, isn't it? But anyway, that's alright. But there was underperforming players anyway, so it was, yeah. So Zach Taylor wants number 20. He'll probably get his crack this time as well. And then St Kilda have won 6 games. Ross is in red hot form. So now we're going to go ahead and look at the teams. So training and injuries, not training and injuries, tribunal and injuries. So we've got Cook out for 3 matches. So we have taken a little bit of a hefty injury and suspension. Ryder's out for a match due to charging. Cook's out for 3 matches. Now injuries, we've got Miller, Sloan and Haitley on the sideline. So we're missing our bench player. We are missing a midfielder and a running defender. And Miller does start a lot of plays as well. St Kilda got Howard, Higgins and Crouch out. So again, some pretty big outs for both teams will make this contest really fair. Now, Fogarty, Walker, Richelli, Seaman, Thilthorpe, Murphy, the same forward line, it just seems to start rolling really well. Now, I'm thinking about moving Fogarty, maybe, but I feel like the matchups that we've got today, our players are all better than the others, so I feel like we should be pretty good. Now, through the middle, Berry, I was really impressed with him last week. Pedlar's going to have the job on Jones. Berry on a hill, I reckon. And then, why does it say that we've got Braden Cook back? Yeah, unfortunately enough, we are not going to have him back. So we'll just chuck Golan on the bench for now. Now, Smith, Himmelberg, Brown, Hamill, Douday. Now, Frampton, I'm not sure about him. Maybe a little bit of Chase Jones off the half back line might be a little bit better. So I feel like he'll get his chance. I feel like Billy Frampton will have to wait. Zach Taylor can come into the bench. Keys on the bench last week. I was pretty happy with what I saw by him, so I'm going to keep him there. Golant, Rowe, and I'm thinking maybe, we're going to have to give someone a crack that hasn't had a crack at all this year. Let's go, maybe Schonberg, maybe, or Scholl perhaps. Let's see, what have we got here? What are our options to bring in? We've got McHenry, maybe a McHenry for Golant. Oh, no, you know what? I'm going to stick with Golant. No, stay in the mid, Golant. You can come in today. And again, that's the thing with a couple of weeks. You've got a couple of weeks of experimenting coming up right here. But I feel like our team is going pretty well. And I feel like we could be tough to beat. Now, up at Cazalys during the daytime, this is going to be an interesting contest. I feel like feel like we could get the job done in this one. We are higher rated. I feel like the Saints, they'll probably just be a little bit better. So I'm going to say Saints by 10, and we're going to go on a snap losing streak. So my prediction is that the Saints will take this one out by 10. So I will see you guys up at Cazalys Stadium for St Kilda versus Adelaide. During the daytime, my prediction is St Kilda by 10. But hopefully we can stop the snap losing streak, stop a losing streak and really get back on the winners list after a disappointing performance last week. So see you there. Everyone, massive game coming up here from Cazalys. As we said, St Kilda are fighting to keep their season alive. They definitely do have a good chance for finals, but this game would really make it crystal clear of why they're pushing for finals. And this game for the Crows would just stamp their dominance. So, here we go. It's a very foggy day up at Cazalys. It's Crows and the Saints. And well, we are ready to go. O'Brien in career best form, and he's happy to get the first clearance. Rochelle sits underneath. O'Brien now is going to come down. Pedler, he did the fend off, and it works. And Luke Pedler has our first of the afternoon. You can see there the fend off after this tap down. And Luke Pedler, he's fended off Jones, and he's playing in the midfield, so he'll be around the clearances, and that is pure brilliance. Inside forward 50, although Gallant got the extra man, and that man's O'Brien. Thinking about the banana. O'Brien is going to execute the banana, and that has bananaed back perfectly. We have the first two on the board thanks to some brilliant work by Pedler and O'Brien. They have our first two. Now, uncontested out to Membry, also uncontested the footy, and that one was just a little bit too easy for the Saints, and they have their first of the game. Dean Kent, not a bad goal kicker, so I'd probably back him in from here, and Brown is still on the field, but yeah, that goes over his head, and it's the Saints, they got their second on the board. Come on, get out. Mason Wood kept it alive. Membry now, that's an open goal for Ben Long, and that's just too easy for the Saints right now. They are getting some really easy uncontested possessions, and it's leading to goals. It's in the places that the Crows can't afford to have it in. Needs to try and do something a little bit better. He's got a chance here. Happy to give it over to Lockie Gallant. Lockie Gallant now, and he's got it. So we get one back. That's good by Lockie Gallant. He's been in some places today, and that goal is good for him. Ross to take the margin back out to 10. Thank you very much, he would say. Goes to the middle, and the Saints, they got their fourth. Down, simple chance, goal by King. He was just there, he's a forward, but he was ready to rove the stoppage, and that's good play by King. Ben Long, this has been a brilliant game for the Saints, and that's a good goal, and the Saints, they're demolishing us right now. Laird, though, he cut it off, he did a very good job in the process. Gallant now, he can get it forward. The dangerous Rochelle's here ready. Now though, Fogarty gets it over to Rochelle. Got to make sure that he kicks it before quarter time, and that is a very critical goal on the stroke of quarter time. We needed that just for a little bit of momentum. He can run, he can have a shot. He keeps the Jets on, and he's got it. 2 in a row Crows, right on quarter time. That is critical. Kicked 2 critical goals, which takes it from 41 to 18 back to 41 to 30. Quarter time is here, but that was a good end to the quarter by the Adelaide Crows. Could have been 41 to 18, instead it's 41 to 30, and that's a little bit more respective on the scoreboard. 4 touches for O'Brien and Gallant, 3 for Brown, and then a goal for Pedler. O'Brien season. Ben Long has 2 goals. Mason Wood's been influential, so was King and Caulfield. So the Crows led a little bit. They got off to a 2-goal fast start, and the Saints, though, they've led ever since. It is now the second term underway. It's Crows and the Saints from Cazalys Stadium. Numbers come for Adelaide. Nice smothered handball. Smith though, and that is going to go through by Butler. He had the journey from just outside 50, and that is a good start for the Saints. There is opportunities here though for Adelaide. Rochelle now out to Keys. Been a little bit quiet this year, has Ben Keys. And that's one of his first goals of the year for Ben Keys. And that's a good start though for Keys. He'll be happy with that. Jordan Dawson had to be ready to wrap up, and he was. Now though, Lockie Murphy. Got to make sure that he gets away. Got to try and contest with Hunter Clark. And he's happy to go in. Didn't really make the full use of his kick, although That's good now because Darcy Fogarty, he can. He's going goalward, and that is going through by Darcy Fogarty. We've made a bit of a comeback, and all of a sudden it's just one goal the difference. O'Brien, down to Crouch, down to Dawson, O'Brien. This one's here for Luke Brown, not a normal goal kicker. Kicks it over to Jimmy Rowe. Jimmy Rowe leading goal kicker this year for the AFL in AFL Evolution 2. And well, he's adding to his nice tally of goals, is Jimmy Rowe, and he gets them week in, week out. Jones, he wanted it back. Still now, and he's got it. So Jack still gets it, it's equal, but the Saints, they regain the lead. Now for Gallant, he couldn't kick another, could he? He could not kick another, but this man definitely can, Jimmy Rowe. So he's happy to look at the snap. Here's Jimmy. Not good at snaps. But that snap's going through by Jimmy Rowe. I didn't think it was going to be that good, but it goes through, and it's back to equal scores. Ben Long is being dynamite up forward for the Saints, and he gets the finish, and the Saints take back the lead in a very high scoring game. Almost pulled it down, and he's gifted Ben Long his 4th goal. Hamill now needed to give it off. Billings! Oh my goodness! We are seeing some class on display today here at Cazalys. The Saints, they've been good now. Butler, and that's going through. The Saints, all of a sudden, after being level with us not too long ago, they're now up by 24. Joyce, not a regular goal kicker, although he makes that one work. So now it's a 5-goal lead to the Saints. Thilthorpe though, and now we get a goal right on the stroke of half time. The Saints have gotten away, but, well, here we come. And the half-time siren sounds. So, St Kilda have a 23-point lead on us, 84-61. It's been an interesting contest, though. 6 goals for Gallant, 5 for Brown, 5 for O'Brien, 2 goals for Rowe, 4 goals for Long. He's been the real difference for the Saints. So here we go. Second half, third quarter underway from Cazalys. It's the Crows and the Saints. And, well, here we go, ready to begin. Quarter as well. Membry for Duday. Berry intercepted though. O'Brien's going to get another kick. Rochelli's running. Rochelli, he'll probably end up being the first one there. Of course he will be, off the deck. This man is all class, is Josh Rochelli. Fantastic, that's his 2nd goal. Mason Wood, this will be well within his range. And yep, got it. That was a pretty simple set shot there by Mason Wood, and it just gives the Saints some breathing space. Dean Kent now, he's going to line up for a goal, and yep, that's fine as well. Split the middle, the Saints, they're getting out to a decent lead now. Kent's got 2. 50 as well, that one goes down for Hill, and that is superb. And the Saints are dominating up at Cazalys. Adelaide, they don't want to take the safe way out of defensive 50, they want to go the long way. So then they can get play going like this. Jordan Dawson. The bounce favoured him. And it is absolute coast-to-coast brilliance for the Adelaide Crows. Brown with the long kick, the clearing kick, and Dawson went for the speed and he got the bounce, and that's a nice goal. As he's been the tall timber today. Brody Smith now got a chance here, and Gallant is off. What's he got ahead of him? Not really a lot, but he's going to go to Darcy Fogarty, who's all alone. Darcy Fogarty has to make the most of this chance because his team depends on him, and when we need goals, Darcy Fogarty has stood up, and that's his 2nd for the day. Little opportunity here. Rowe might actually get there, and he does. So Jimmy Rowe is the lefty. So we put it on post line for a right footer, and that will go through the middle, and Adelaide are back. It's just 15 points now. Jimmy Rowe has 3. Definitely still stood up in defence. And that's 3/4 times, as I was saying. Clark has definitely stood up in defence today for the Saints. 14 touches for Steele, he's been electric. 11 for Marshall, 10 for Caulfield. And then 4 goals for Long, 2 for Butler, 2 for Kent. And then for the Crows, 3 for Rose, 2 for Fogarty, 2 for Rochelli. Gallant, 8 touches. He is the best for the Crows. 7 touches for Brown, 7 for O'Brien. This is a real good game for Brown as well. Haven't really seen a breakout game. It's 15 points now as well. So we've got a really interesting game on our hands here. Game on up at Cazalys. It's Crows versus the Saints. Final term. Hopefully we can have a good last quarter. Ready to go here. Out of the middle now, straight down to Laird, down to Fogarty, down to Walker, and that is as simple as you like. It is now 9 points. Walker has his first. At some distance, although he did mess that one up, although Jordan Dawson is the best kick in the one of the best kicks in the competition for a very good reason. He's got 2 goals today as Jordan Dawson. Just been a different team, really. Now they get it for Riley Philthorpe, and he's got the legs, and we're in front. Still though, he was friendly, gives it over to Billings, and he gets a goal, and the Saints back in front. What's he looking for? Pedler takes the mark. He dragged him down to Jimmy Rowe. And now Luke Pedler. It's going to come back, and it's going to go through by Luke Pedler. What a goal, and the Crows back in front. That's his second for Pedler. Now for O'Brien. Now for Fogarty. He's going to give it over to Rochelle. And now he goes for goal, and he's got it. Rochelle. Everything going Adelaide's way. He's got 3. Needed to pick it up. Membry, I think. No, that was Mason Wood, but wow. 2 goals for him. Riley O'Brien now. He's just got a little bit of a walk if he wants. Jimmy Rowe now. He's got work that he can do. And now he's happy to put it right through the middle with Jimmy Rowe. And he's got 4 for the day. Geary, not sure what he's doing either. But he's got the goal. Saints right back in this. Walker. Still though. Still. He's still going. He's still going. He's going to fight right to the very end. Dan Butler. To really put the Saints ahead, and he's got it. The Saints are up by 9. He's going to run. He's going to have a look at things, and he's going to goal. No, he's going to hit the post. That's a critical moment in the game. Pedler, though, is going to be able to get underneath it. Murphy, it's here for Pedler. He's been pretty good today, is Luke Pedler. He's going to miss. Crouch. Touch behind. And it's going to deliberate out of bounds by Jaron Geary. So Paul Seaman, this is a very tough shot. This is as tough as it gets. Paul Seaman though, if he's nailed it, has he got it? He hasn't. Plenty of chances late, and we just haven't taken them. Seedsman now. Dropped it though. Rochelle. Jimmy Rowe. We're in front. And we've done it. We're in front. And that may just be all she wrote. And Rochelle can put some cream on the cake. If Josh Rochelle gets this, is game over. Josh Rochelle. Cream on the cake time. And Adelaide have sealed a dramatic win. Rochelle has 4. And the siren sounds, and Adelaide fans rejoice. They're joyous now after this fantastic game today. 21-10-136 St Kilda played Adelaide 22-12-144. This was one of the best games I've ever played. 71 hit-outs for O'Brien. It was very contested. The Saints did win the inside 50 count, but we were very good. Disposals-wise, we played as well. We were fantastic today. We did a very good job. We were applying the pressure with the tackles. Not a lot of free kicks, so it was allowing the game to go at its pace. Still 18 disposals. That's fantastic. 16 for Ross, 13 for Marshall. Riley O'Brien, 10 disposals, 9 for Brown and Murphy. 4 goals for Long, 3 for Butler, 2 for Steele, 5 goals for Rowe, 4 for Rochelle, 2 for Pedler. Player of the match, Riley O'Brien, got it. Fantastic stuff by Riley O'Brien. He does do it week in, week out. So that's a bonus vote to Riley O'Brien. Fantastic stuff though. And we were superb. Now though, it's time for some Fires votes. So with the 1 goal today in the ruck, we always need him. This is how we won the game. Riley O'Brien, 3 votes. So 4 votes for Riley O'Brien. 2 votes today is going to go to Josh Rochelle. And 1 vote to 2 votes is going to Jimmy Rowe. And the 1 vote today, I'm going to give it to Josh Rochelle. really happy with a lot of players. If we have a look here, 5 for Rochelle, 4 goals for Rochelle, 5 for Rowe, 2 for Dawson, Fogarty, Pedler, Filthorne, then 1 goal for Gallant, Keys, O'Brien, Seasman and Walker. Fantastic. And then Brown did have a chance as well. Crouch did have a chance. Fantastic though today. We were amazing. So now we can say that we've done it. We've won we've won a game now. Back on the winners list as well. So fantastic game, that one. I feel like we really did deserve the win. We were the better team. Well, actually, we probably weren't the better team, but the Saints, they played a very good game. Good game to them as well. For a good game to the Saints, for a fantastic game. High scoring, free flowing, that's what you like to see, and there was plenty of that around. So now that we can go ahead and skip the bye, so nothing much there. We've got the Blues now. So, schedule and statistics. No, not that. Right, we're going to have some injuries to deal with, I reckon. So, we have got, wow, look at all these. So, injury report on Luke Brown, 1 to 2 weeks, so that's devastating though. Match review, stand-up performers were Riley O'Brien, Jimmy Rowe and Taylor Walker. So, Sanford, Jordan Butts. Well, I mean, Brown is going out, so, yeah. Luke Brown is available to play, okay. Wayne Miller is coming back. Wayne Miller is back for next round. Stand-up player Jordan Butts. Take that into consideration. Reporting team Carlton. Carlton have won 8 games and Cripps is in red hot form. And that's actually close to real life. So, here we are. So we're just going to make sure that we don't have any injuries to deal with. Nah, so Brown is okay. And yeah, Cook's only gone for the 1 game, of course, with a bye, so that's pretty critical. Sloane's going to be back pretty soon, actually. Now it's only 7 weeks. It's really reality, actually, and yeah, it's reality. He's close. So that is a fantastic win. Now we actually go to 2nd, but that's because the Lions have an extra game in hand. Playing the 6th place Carlton. Game on next week versus Carlton. We have a look at the scheduling statistics, like some career history real quick. 71.43, not a number that is a whole number. But we have a look at some scoring. Let's see. Timmy Rowe, 38, is up by 10. He's got a chance for 60 for the year. Who's been the most inaccurate player? Harry Mackay, 23, 26, 19, 26 for Harry Morrison. Yeah, it's been interesting. So now that's going to wrap it up for today, though. Very good game to say. It's going to be under light. So thank you guys all so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so then you guys will never miss another video on the channel. Thank you guys all so much for watching. This is bye everyone. Flaming Footy out.